Look at your friends.
I am.
Make a death saving throw. Tonight, the party tries to survive their encounter with Strahd von Zarovich and come to terms with the tragedy. This is Roll Q. Real people, real choices, and real consequences. If this is the first time the mist has brought you here, perhaps it wants you to see the end. Silyth is alive, but how? Ireena is fighting blind. Oksana lies unconscious. Ezmeralda d'Avenir, our hero's fated ally, lies dead. Killed by Strahd von Zarovich. Oksana, as you lay unconscious, what do you see in the darkness?
She's in a dark room underneath a cot, lying down, almost as if she was playing hide and seek. She looks to her right, and there's a 3 or 4-year-old, and she realizes that she's now back at the training facility, and she was about 3, and she's crying. And I think part of her doesn't really understand what's going on. It's like lucid, but not lucid. And she reaches out to that child, and all of a sudden, she looks at her hand that's reaching, and she switches into her changeling self. And it's a glowing, bluish, shadowy, glowing with shadows. I don't really know if that makes sense. Ghostly. And emanating from this glow is a ray of blue that shines on the other child's face. Just looks terrified.
Within the memory, you hear a familiar voice. Oksana?
Constantine?
Oksana.
Yes, Constantine.
Oksana, I am sorry I cannot help you, but I never forgot you.
What do you mean I need help?
As you look for him, the room starts to take on a reddish orange glow. You still can't see anyone, but
What
you
do I
hear... Sorry, go ahead.
What do I feel in my body unconscious, like however injured I am, or
Make an insight check.
on myself? 13.
You do realize you're not here, and you do realize this is not a normal dream or vision.
I think she starts to, sort of touch her arms, her chest, at least as much as you can in your own thoughts.
You realize you can't feel anything. Your hands themselves are numb. You put your hand on your arm and your hand feels nothing and your arm feels nothing. No matter where you put your hands, there's neither your hand nor the body part it's touching feels anything. And you hear, Oksana.
Little man, what is going on? I cannot feel anything.
Oksana, here we are again.
Again.
As it happens, though, I am only allowed 1 resurrection per soul, I'm afraid. I want you to know as you pass into the underworld that I appreciated you. I may have been hard on you at times, but it was only to help you reach your full potential, so you can rest easy with the knowledge that you did not disappoint.
Oksana, you feel that presence of the little man disappear, which has happened plenty of time. The room you're in is all dark now. You can't see anything. Even with your dark vision, there's nothing to see. And then to your left, you catch a little flicker.
What is this?
Make a perception check.
13. Lucky 13.
As soon as you move your eyes to where it was, you realize it's gone, but then on your right, there's another flicker.
What is going on? I cannot feel anything in these, what is it, light? A fire? Like static? Or is it
It's like you're laying in
match?
bed and your curtains are shut or your blinds are shut and a car drives by outside and the headlights make that just very brief flicker in your room in the dark.
This is not funny.
Above you, you feel that someone is there. You can't see anyone, but you can feel the presence and a voice from absolutely no direction. I can bring you back. I can bring you back. Just say it.
Who are you?
Say it.
Yes. I mean, of course. Yes.
Oksana, it's as though you are on the floor underneath you, rockets upward. You can almost feel the gravity pushing on your body, and your eyes snap open. You are in the courtyard of the abbot. You look, and you see Silyth is there, standing. Ireena is there, rubbing her eyes, waving her rapier around. And you can see the body of Ezmeralda d'Avenir unmoving, just as it was when you fell. Oksana, you are now at full hit points. You do not get your packed slots back. Those are still gone, and you are prone. but you are now at full health. You lie prone, but it is your turn right now.
Oksana will hop to her feet fast enough that her head kind of spins in that am I going to pass out way, and she grabs her hands together just enough apart and snaps, and that flicker appears, and she pushes it towards Strahd right in the head. I hope 23.
23 hits.
7 force damage. It'll ping pong back. She'll shoot it up and down onto him again if she can. Ooh, no, 11.
11 is a miss.
Oksana's gonna run to Ezmeralda, even though it's closer. Honestly, can I back that up and say that on that second ping pong back, she grabs it and runs her 15-ish feet and attempts to hit him in the head for that second time. She would drop to the ground and look at, sort of put her hands on Ezmeralda, not investigate, just put her hands on Ezmeralda.
And shoot the first Eldritch Blast, and it does hit Strahd in the head. Strahd literally is looking at you like a dog when you make a funny noise. And it does hit him full in the flesh. And he just kind of looks back at you and he goes, I think I understand now. As you run to Ezmeralda, you fire off the other, but it misses as he moves away. Strahd will use a reaction to Misty Step. Silyth, your turn.
I'm still getting used to being alive again. So I feel like Silyth is like looking at her hands and looking around. She goes ahead and readies Holy Word and looks over at Strahd. What is her holy word? That is hard to say. Going to be a statement. She says, next time I will be the one to bury you. Does a 17 hit?
17 just hits.
Great words, but only 3 points of radiant damage.
Why is he even like messing with us? It's so stupid. What is wrong with him?
It just feels like so cat and mouse. I'm also just like super paranoid being resurrected. Healing 7 points here. Is also in shock because she saw Oksana go over the wall and now she's back. She's also confused because she had a comrade run back for her. Usually someone would have left. So she runs over to Oksana and in free action says, you came back. And that'll be the end of her turn.
Ezmeralda does not have a turn anymore. Ireena's turn. Ireena is still blind. She will take 2 wild swings at Strahd at disadvantage. The first is a wave and a miss, as is the second. She will make a Constitution saving throw to see if she can unblind herself, but that is a natural 1. Ireena, by rubbing her eyes, it's almost like she's rubbing the blindness into herself more. She starts to sort of cry out, I can't see. I can't see. That is the end of Ireena's turn. Strahd looks at Ireena, and you hear this from the side. Miss Kolyana, I hoped this would be the time. Alas. He'll reach forward and try to touch her with his vampiric hand. That is a hit.
The tension.
12 points of damage. So you see him suck literal actual life right out of her. She'll make a Constitution saving throw again, which this one she will make, so she is not dazed yet. Keeping his left hand on her, he'll reach with his right, and as he does, he'll say, but I've nothing but time. And he reaches up and touches her with his right hand, so he's now got his hand sort of on the side of her face. She is blind. That is also a hit.
Baby girl.
12 more points of damage. Ireena failed her Constitution save. Not only is blind now, but her balance starts to go, and she kind of has to put her rapier down to steady herself. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
I mean, do you? We don't have to. We don't have to do this part.
She is blind. Ireena automatically fails.
11.
11 is a failure.
God, a 7.
7 is a failure. Both of you take 20 points of lightning damage.
Holy Moses.
One.
As looking right at you, seeing you all sort of in a clump, he pushes his hand forward, and the lightning that he has been throwing all over this field cracks into all of you. Ireena is barely standing at this point. Strahd looks at you and says, I'm not sure you're going to make it this time. And that's the end of his turn. Oksana, your turn.
Can I just step over her body?
You can.
Oksana's going to run over to her and she'll pull out that amber shard and touch Ireena on the shoulder as if she is trying to steady her. That will be her action, so that'll add 20 points, you said?
Yes, 20 points.
She's gonna go over to this well down at least 5 feet 10, if that's okay. Spider climb.
It's absolutely okay. Silyth, it is your turn.
Silyth, looking down over at Ezmeralda, is trying to figure out why she hasn't been revived. And noticing the gravity of the situation, she makes an impulse decision. She's going to grab the pearl from underneath her spider charm that's woven into her hair. And she kneels by Ezmeralda and brings the pearl to her lips and whispers something. And gets ready to cast Revivify, and she puts the pearl maybe like on top of Ezmeralda's lips, and then puts her palm over her face and begins to cast Revivify.
As you cast the spell, the last word comes out and her eyes sort of flutter. She looks up at you. Seems to be in a great deal of pain, but she is alive.
Yes.
Revivify puts you at 1 hit point, is that correct?
Silyth has never cast this before, and it's a little weird to bring someone back from the dead, especially after you've just been brought back from the dead, but on brand for a grave cleric. Okay, I am going to use the potion of greater healing. 11 plus 2, 13 points go back to Ezmeralda. Silyth is going to use her movement to walk in front of Ezmeralda, kind of like a barrier, and that will be the end of her turn.
Strahd, seeing that, will just sigh. It is Ezmeralda's turn. Ezmeralda will cast a spell on herself, and you see that sort of glow come around her again, and it almost feels like it feels like the glow is moving. And she throws herself forward with incredible speed right towards Strahd. And she's going to go right at him.
What are you doing? She just used the thing. Your diamond.
Oh gosh.
She swings at the rapier twice and misses. She does manage to hit with the hand axe. Doesn't look like it hit him very hard.
Are we above running? Like, is that even possible?
I know, can we Misty step out of here?
You can certainly try. Blind Dazed Ireena can either move or take an action. She cannot take a bonus action. She's going to, feeling a little bit healthier, not sure which way to go. She is going to run anyway. She will move, rolling to see which way she goes. And she actually is just going to run into the wall, and she's going to take 4 points of bludgeoning. She runs into the wall hard, and you hear this smack.
No.
Whoa.
That is her whole turn. She is not dazed. She will roll to see if she can see. That is a no. I thought maybe it might be fun narratively if she knocked her vision back, but
Oh my gosh.
Helped.
Like in Robin Hood Men in Tights. He like hits his head. I can see. Oh, no, never mind.
All right. That is her turn. Mr. Strahdi's turn. First, with his bonus action, he'll move to here. So to just pivot between you is very graceful. And Silyth, I will need a Constitution saving throw.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
I'm being very, very honest. It was a nat 1. +3 bonfire, but yep.
Silyth,
Just take me out.
No.
that is 24 points
Shit.
of
I'm dead
necrotic
again.
damage
What?
as it pours through her.
I'm pretty sure I'm dead because I got up to 40 hit points and I'm at 20 right now, so.
Oksana, you don't see it. You're down the well.
No.
But Silyth has fallen to the ground. Ezmeralda has too.
Oh
They
my
both
god.
just fall to the ground.
Are we gonna
I cannot believe I revivified her. I should have just healed myself, but I was,
You're feeling good, like a good person.
I was trying to get more people, we need more fighters. Gonna say before I went down, I could try and do Spare the Dying for Ezmeralda. It's a bonus action, not an action.
She's so kind. You've really changed your tune.
She's only doing it so we had more fighting power. Okay, she's not really kind. Okay, don't call her out.
Oksana, make a strength saving throw.
16?
16 is a failure. You feel the hand wrap around you, and suddenly you get pulled right out of the well. You're 10 feet above the ground now.
What?
You also take
Fatality.
12 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
As it squeezes you, this sort of death squeeze.
This is death squeeze. Oh my god.
Strahd will say, as you float, he will say, I want you to see.
I'm like nervously laughing.
He will move this way and use, he has one vampy thing that he can do to Ireena. He has advantage because she is blind. That hits. It's 10 points. Ireena once again. If you can see far enough, Oksana, you can see that Ireena looks like she's about to vomit.
Well, I mean, I'm 10 feet up in the air with a view.
You can somewhat see her. That ends his turn. Silyth, make a death saving throw for me.
Okay.
Oh my god. Are we, okay. Like,
Success 14.
Okay, one success. Oksana, it's your turn. You are restrained, so anything you do is with disadvantage.
seeing her friend, Ireena, who she truly believes is a friend, probably the only friend she's ever had in her entire life, being attacked and so close to death. I don't think she thinks anything except for just sees blood red, almost as if the blood just was dripping down, and she's going to just shout. And as she's shouting, her blood ball congealed is literally going to just shout towards Strahd, and I think she's literally just going to scream no. And let's see if this Eldritch Blast works. So disgusting. 15?
15 is a miss. It gets right up to him. And as though an invisible hand is pushing it down, it suddenly tumbles and it goes nosedives directly into the ground. And you see the ground pop like as though there was a firework underneath it. You do see some of the dirt from the ground get on the back of his boots.
She's going to grit her teeth really, really hard. Almost, I feel like she would be breaking her back molars that hard. And blood starts to come out of her eyes, and it shoots toward Strahd, the idea being it's not at Strahd. In the visual, it's going from her eyes, and it's going to wrap around Ireena and point towards Strahd in the form of Eldritch Blast, as if to protect her for flavor. 25.
Is that with disadvantage? You're restrained.
Oh shit. 15 again.
15 misses.
She was too emotional.
You see it almost seem to wrap around Ireena, and then some invisible force just pushes it off, and you can just see it pop like a bubble.
I'm sorry.
It's at the end of your turn.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else to do. I mean, can I get it? I can't. I'm restrained, right? I can't do anything. Okay. I don't think I have a bonus action. I'm just to be really honest, like, I'm not really sure what can be bonus actions and what can't be, because all I have... Can I shapeshift? Or is that
No.
going to be an action?
That would be an action during combat. Would you like to drink the other greater healing potion?
I want to save the potion for someone else. Because So that's what she's can. So I can move my arms. I just can't get out of the situation. Is that kind of? Can I put on the necklace of the Ember Shard, take it out of my pocket, and put it on really quickly during that exchange?
Sure.
Okay, that's what I'll do, and that's my turn.
I forgot to make a death save for Ezmeralda. She succeeds. There's one success. Ireena's turn now. 2 blind swings with her rapier. First one actually hits. Strahd maybe not caring. The rapier sinks in, but he doesn't even really seem to notice.
Dun, dun, dun. The tension is palpable. If that's even the word.
Palpable is definitely a word. Intention is definitely something that could be palpable.
I mean, realistically, obviously this is not a discussion we could have. But I mean, can he be bought? Do we think he can be bought?
Doesn't he have like a lot of money?
Well,
right?
Maybe not bought with money, but
And favors. That's right. What does Ezmeralda have favor? And now we're both doing death saving throws.
I think the gist that Oksana, I think you would understand that Strahd has everything except Ireena. And he does not have a way out. He too is trapped inside the mist. He too cannot leave.
question.
Yes.
This is important, and I want to keep it in here. Did we clarify if a Vistani? It's
kind of either, but
Okay.
Vistani is normally plural. So
Willingly-
a Vistana, I guess.
willingly take Strahd with him? Could he get out?
You have no idea.
Would he know? I mean, do we
Make
think he would know?
There's a check to be made here. I guess it would be Arcana.
Is that okay to do in the middle of battle?
Sure.
10.
If he could do it, wouldn't he have done it already?
Fair.
As Strahd turn begins, Oksana, you feel the release. You fall to the ground. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you land right on your right hip.
Ooh.
You are able to get back up.
I
The
actually,
proneness is for flavor only.
I do feel that in my body right now. Oh, shit. Okay. You asshole.
Strahd will wave his hand and he'll drop the blindness on Ireena. And looking at you, Oksana, he'll say, I want her to see. He'll reach out, still looking at you, Oksana, and he'll touch her on the throat.
Is it my turn?
Nope.
Can I have free action? Speak something?
I already let you free action Arcana check.
This fucker. Maybe he didn't hear it, but
You can think it. Thinking is a free action. Also, crying is a free action, as they say.
I can't.
So he reaches up and touches Ireena's throat. Ireena struggles not very much. And then she falls down. She is also unconscious.
So, what is going on? Tell me what we see.
So you are just getting up. You see Ezmeralda and Silyth, and they are moving. You can see that they're breathing. They're sort of like just barely moving. Not enough to be conscious. Strahd looks at you with his red eyes, and he looks right into your face as he reaches and he grabs Ireena by the throat. She puts her hands up to grab his wrist, but then her eyes roll and her hands fall. And as she does, Strahd holds her up for a second and then just releases. Clump. Oksana, make a strength saving throw.
Is she unconscious?
She's unconscious. Everyone is unconscious but you.
18.
18 fails.
God.
The hand wraps around you again, raises up.
What happens in a TPK?
In the TPK, the campaign is over. Or we make brand new characters and come at it a different way. Oksana, you take 6 points of necrotic damage. And you are again restrained. And
Don't
Strahd
do this.
will just look at you. And he'll say, look at your friends. What do you do?
I'm looking at my friends. You are, what can I do? You can't.
Look at your friends.
I am. You can do everything.
Yes. This is how you compare to me. This is what you are to me. And all the sass in the world.
I'm sorry. I am
Won't
sorry.
save you.
Whatever I did, I'm sorry.
You feel the hand let go and you fall to the ground. Ba-boom. Take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Please don't kill us.
And he looks at you. And his shoulders kind of drop. And he sort of steeples his hands and he says, well, I think we've got that figured out, don't we? He'll snap his fingers. Bam. You see Bucephalus ride out from out of nowhere. He will mount Bucephalus and he'll say, oh, by the way, the abbot is quite a gifted healer. He may be willing to help. For a price. I think I made my point. No hard feelings? I have been preparing for this dinner for so long. See you tomorrow. Bucephalus will take one gallop and he will vanish.
Run over to Silyth and use her potion of greater healing.
So
And
let
how
you
do we
heal
do-
for... Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, I was just going to say, how do I do that?
You unstop her. You pour the potion down her throat. So if you sputter awake, you have 20 hit points.
Are we still in initiative?
No.
And he's gone. I'll run over to Ireena and use my last potion that I have, if I can.
Silyth, as you see Oksana pulling out another potion, is there something you would like to do? Ezmeralda and Ireena are down but breathing.
So, as she kind of comes to again, she grabs Oksana's arm. Wait, I can help. Give me a second to clear my thoughts. She looks over to Ezmeralda. Can I use Spare the Dying here to stabilize her, or is she already stabilized?
She's not stabilized yet.
Okay. She casts Spare the Dying to stabilize Ezmeralda. And
You guys see
then-
Ezmeralda's breath start to be a little regular. Now it's just like she's asleep.
Then she will use... She's going to use... So Ezmeralda's at 0 since I can heal full when she's at 0. So that would be... Are you doing math? That would go...
No, you're fine.
12 hit points would go back to Ezmeralda to get her a little bit up on her feet.
Okay. You see her eyes flutter open. She'll kind of sit up on her elbows a little bit and look around.
And then she uses her last spell. She will also cast over to Healing Word over at Ireena. I'll roll for that because she has some hit points, right?
No, she's at 0.
Can I just heal her, or do I need to stabilize her first?
No, if you heal her, she is automatically stabilized.
Okay. Oh wait, that's right, because if she's at 0... Okay, so it'll end up being 28 hit points to Ireena. Because it's 2nd level, and she's at 0. Which means I can max. Which would have been great to be able to do in battle, but you only have so many turns. Silyth looks over at Oksana. I'm spent. What happened?
Oksana, during that exchange, you stopped her, but I think she continued without giving her the potion and went over to Ireena. And I think she was like, you can't leave me like that again.
You see the spell go through Ireena, and Ireena opens her eyes. Is he gone? Are we alive?
I think so. I think we are. Silyth, thank you.
If I should have done better. Shouldn't have been here. You're welcome.
You were here when we needed you. And whether or not you are tough, and wherever you're from, you are a friend.
Thank you. I've never had a friend before, but it's something I would like to try. Why did you come back? You could have fled, you could have left, you could have hid.
Well, I did hide, but I couldn't do this by myself. I didn't want to. I didn't want to.
I hate this. I hate this. I've died. I underestimated him, and I hate saying that aloud. And now we're stuck. And coming back like this, it's not without a cost. She looks over at... Did she see Oksana lose consciousness as well, or...
Yes.
Or anyone? You came back too. At first I thought you were dead. Were you dead?
Well, I have never died before. I went someplace. I went to my childhood. I guess my life flashed before my eyes, they say, or it wasn't pleasant. But I couldn't move, and I heard things, and I probably was dead, or just about to be. I saw a spark. I don't know what it was. What did you experience? Did you?
There's some humor in it. My life did not flash before my eyes. I don't know if that means my life was worthy to repeat. I heard a voice, and it said I'd come back. And I didn't think, I didn't process, I just took the opportunity in front of me, and I'm back. But I don't know if that means I have, as you say, this little man of yours in your head. I don't know what that... I don't like owing people anything, and especially spirits. And what's worse is, well, death is the ultimate sin to Loth. I don't know what comes after this. Ireena, what did you see?
Couldn't believe it. Strahd has never done me any harm, and yet he seemed to take joy in hurting me and watching you all suffer like that. I've seen it before, but this was more than I have ever experienced. I didn't see anything at all. I did feel his hands on either side of my head. And they were cold. And I felt like my head could pop at any moment. I was scared. Really scared. I don't know what. I don't know why I am here. I don't know why he attacked me. If he says I am some reincarnation of love, of something, why would you treat someone like this? I don't know. I'm just so glad he's gone. And I'm glad we're all okay. Ezmeralda, are you all right?
She puts her hands on her hips and kind of looks at each of you and says, "Boy, are you brave. Brave to the point of being stupid. We are perfect together."
I think
all right.
so as well. I am glad you are all right. You are a badass woman. We are all badass women. We're feminine. I don't know, We need a name, you people.
We really need a name. We are badass, but not badass enough. Not yet. The door opens, and the abbot walks out, and he's got just that kind of, "Oh, hello. You are all bloody messes."